Starting at point guard, 6'3", number 3, C.J.
Do the rock away. Now lean back. Lean back. It ain't never gonna stop. Search. Now lean back. Lean back. Lean back.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Philadelphia 76ers. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Kelly Oubre out there with Embiid, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Wizards, Carlton Carrington is out there with McCollum. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's George. And it's Sarr in at the center. You know, both these teams are struggling, RJ. Neither is playing great basketball right now.
Oh, no, they're not. But this is an upside. Somebody is going to come out on top tonight, and that could bring some confidence because, boy, we know they need it.
Middleton inside the three-point line, and he hits the jump shot. Middleton's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Wizards. Oubre, a screen on Middleton. George, no good. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to George. Now McCollum. George finds Middleton. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Middleton against Oubre. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Brian Keith and I were able to chat. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you could guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets Coach the results he's looking for. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much. Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Now here's Embiid following the miss by C.J. McCollum. And they double up Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. That 3 off the mark. For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Maxey kicks to Oubre. George sets a screen for Oubre. Hits the three-point bomb.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Sarr with the screen on Maxey. Lets it fly. Wizards working now with the new shot clock. The shot by George, no good.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Pass to Sarr. Middleton against George. Sarr and Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 4. And here's Oubre. Now Edgecombe. From deep, Maxey. And Sarr pulls it down. For Washington, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Oubre with the steal. Here's Maxey. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Maxey showing off the handles.
Here's McCollum. He has yet to score. Pass to Carrington. Middleton left side. To end the run. Excellent D there from George.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one. He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, or draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Corey Kispert comes in for Keyshawn George. And it's Johnson in for Carlton Carrington. Now here is Lowry. Drummond with a screen on McCollum. Lowry passes to Drummond. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Putting his power on full display there. Drummond's teammates trust him to make those plays down low.
Johnson kicks to McCollum. Pass to Kispert. Misses the 3. Philadelphia leading by 9. Lowry finds Gordon to the middle. Here's Watford. Good on the shot.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
So it's the Wizards now. 76ers getting the bucket. Johnson right side. Shot clock at 5. Overdrive. Shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Gordon. Nothing on the board. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
They've got Corey Kispert. Whitmore is out there with Johnson. Then there's Marvin Bagley. And it's Champagnie in at the 4-man position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Now, here's Kispert. Pass to Whitmore. Bagley the screen. Fires for 3. And it's Whitmore missing. The 76ers leading by 13. Maxey feeling it out a bit. To the wing right side. Here's Grimes. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Maxey, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Johnson. Still scoreless. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Guys, back over to you.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Washington making some changes. George is checked in for Bagley. Chris Middleton comes in for Kispert. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Cam Whitmore. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Embiid with the screen on Johnson. Pass to Embiid. And it's off from three-point range. Wizards trail by 14. So Richard, from title contender to in the lottery. What went wrong for the Sixers last year?
Well, we could start at the top. Joel Embiid's health. He only played in 19 games. Then their young superstar Tyrese Maxey, he missed 30 games. And Paul George, he hyperextended his knee in the preseason and never looked comfortable all year. It was a nightmare year in Philly.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 5. Embiid in the corner. Gets to the corner and buries it. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Look, and he knows he has the green light. Embiid's kind of attitude in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
And there it is for him.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Now, here's Maxey. Defended by Carrington. Embiid wide open. Again, Embiid missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Middleton kicks to Johnson. They set the pick. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Maxey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Grimes. Here's Embiid. Defended by George. Count it. Good. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Alexander Song, he's checked in for Washington. McCollum comes in for Johnson. And then for Philadelphia, Paul George, he's checked in for Trendon Watford. Kelly Oubre comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. Wizards trail by 16. McCollum outside. George looking over the floor. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Embiid. Clock at 6. George with no one around. And finished off by Oubre.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Carrington finds Middleton. Oubre pulls it in.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Shot by Grimes. Oh, good. Wizards have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
51 seconds left to play here in the half.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside, George takes a 3, and it's Chris Middleton with the 3. Middleton's got his third basket of the night right there.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
McCollum outside. From 15 feet away, that's short off the rim. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep fitting them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been quite a game for Kelly Oubre.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the two-star or three-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Maxey, following the bucket by the Wizards. George, no good. Maxey against McCollum. Pass to Middleton. Count that bucket. Middleton's got 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Embiid. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the plan going into last season for the Sixers, Richard, was win now around their veterans. But now they have some great younger talent, too.
And with the health of Embiid and Paul George, a change to the younger players is not a bad idea, but it's still a tough decision.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's George. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. George has got his second bucket.
Man, it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Here's Middleton. He can't hit that time. George with the defensive effort. Here's Edgecombe. Defended by Carrington. Edgecombe, no good. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Washington Wizards. We've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
And he may not be the biggest or strongest guy in the league, but McCollum's got ball skills other guys can only dream of.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. George up top. Defended by Middleton. Here's Maxey. Embiid trying to break loose. And a beautiful finish by Maxey. Maxey's got his third bucket of the night. Middleton looking it over. A three from McCollum. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Oubre's got his fourth rebound in this one. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
A physical scoring guard. Maxey is at home on the inside.
Now, here's George. Pass to Middleton. Six to shoot. From downtown, it's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Maxey. Up and in on the layup. And now it's a 12-point 76ers lead.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Wizards making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Trendon Watford's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside, George. Pass to Carrington. Now Johnson. Defended by George. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson can't hit. The 76ers leading by 12. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Basket good.
Great job converting through contact. Johnson needs to keep doing this moving forward.
Maxey passes to Watford. And slam dunk by Watford.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
McCollum, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Sarr. Rebound, Washington. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Sarr's shot is off.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
That one goes in. George has got 7.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, George. There's the 3. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Now Embiid. Embiid owns the lane.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it's Philadelphia looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills, they know this.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Ray Kispert is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Champagnie in at the 5. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now Gordon. After Chris Middleton missed from long range. Yep, that one goes. And the 76ers lead by 15.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Bounce pass from Whitmore. Middleton for 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now, here's Kispert. Here's Johnson. Rebound by the 76ers.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Middleton for 3. Not going to go that time.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Wizards trail by 17. Johnson outside. Middleton the pass to Champagnie. Here's Whitmore. Nice move. Kicks it out to Johnson. They set the screen. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Gotta have a lot of control to hit the midi, and Johnson does.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out. Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it."
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. From deep, Maxey, and Sarr pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Middleton kicks to McCollum. George with the screen on Maxey. McCollum no good. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Middleton the pass to Sarr. From deep. And there's the 3.
Well, with that size, it's easy for Sarr to see right where the rock needs to go.
The 76ers leading by 12. Now Embiid. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. And it misses. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Now here's Embiid. That one's off, still out of sync. Wizards trail by 9. Now McCollum. Sarr with the screen on Maxey. The shot is good.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
Here's Embiid. Fires from 14. Yeah, that goes in.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now Sean. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
The endless length of Alex Sarr helping his impact down low.
Up top, Maxey. 1:12 left in the fourth. Stolen by McCollum.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
And here's Maxey following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Now George fires the three. Another chance. Another shot. Embiid puts it through after the offensive rebound.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
Middleton fires. That's in there.
And the pressure just doesn't get to Middleton. In fact, he embraces it, loves the opportunity to take the big shot.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
C.J. McCollum. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second at 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now George from outside. That's off. And an intentional foul right there.
Carrington. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia. Edgecombe. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, you want to talk about upside. VJ Edgecombe has as much as anyone in this class, except for maybe the top pick, Cooper Flag. No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Now McCollum. The long shot, no good. So the 76ers win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Paul, what a great team effort defensively. What were the points of emphasis?
You know, we do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, you know, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, you know, beaten by contested shots and the ball being swung. You know, so that's what we have to do. We have to sit down, guard guys, and, you know, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Defense certainly has to be a full team effort, and it paid off tonight. Thanks, Paul.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.